official race numbers.
You don't have to be in the Boston Marathon to go to this event. It's free and open to the public. A lot of cool stuff there. WBZ's Nicole Jacobs is live at the Heinz Convention Center with an exclusive preview for us this morning. Hi, Nicole.
Hi there, Chris. Of course, for runners, it's kind of all about strategy when you're talking about 26.2 miles. And I think I've got a perfect guy to talk all about strategy this morning. He's an expert, I would say, in terms of running. You've written 7 books. Scott Douglas, he's an editor for Runner's World. 7 books you've written on running. And this month's, or May's, Runner's World magazine, huge for Boston.
Yeah, our May issue has all our Boston-related coverage in it. The cover has the defending champion, MebforMortals, and I think what could be very interesting to a lot of Boston fans would be we have an interview with Larry Bird about his running, both when he was with the Celtics and now. He runs about 5 miles about 4 days a week.
And interestingly, I think I read that although he is an avid runner and was when he was here, he never ran the Boston Marathon.
Right. He ran a 5-mile road race in Boston in 1985, but says the marathon's a little too far for him.
I think so, too. However, you also co-wrote a book. Now, I'm really loving this book this morning. It reminds me of those old commercials, Want to Be Like Mike, because I think a lot of runners want to be like Meb. And this is a book that really gives runners an insight on how to eat, how to think, how to train. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So I was fortunate to write this book with Meb, who's defending his title on Monday. And really, we just wanted to say, here's everything that Meb does. Here's why he does what he does, and here's how everyday runners can do what he does, whether it's eating, whether it's certain types of runs, whether it's stretching. Pretty much everything that he does is in this book.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. So I'm running on Monday.
Yeah.
What bit of advice do you have for me as I'm rounding the corner, going into Wellesley, the fire station? As you hear the adrenaline as I approach the Newton Hills.
Save it. Save it for after you're over the Newton Hills, and then let your emotions take over.
All right, very good. All right, Bree, Chris, I think I'm all set after talking with Scott in terms of getting a little bit of strategy for Monday. Back to you.
Hey, and Nicole, we know that you're running a marathon this year again. Yeah, and you're doing it for a good cause too, right?
I am. This is actually my 3rd year running for Dana-Farber Marathon Challenge Team. Of course, it's all for charity. 100% of the proceeds raised by hundreds of runners goes directly to cancer research. It goes directly to clinical trials. So that's a very important cause for me. I'm running in honor of my mother, who is a breast cancer survivor. Also running in honor of a dear friend back in North Carolina who is currently battling breast cancer. She'll have to undergo chemotherapy for the rest of her life. Her life depends on a cure. And I'm also running for a patient partner. Her name is Phoebe Davis. She's 7 years old, and she was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 2.5. So definitely the cause of this charity, which is so near and dear to my heart, has been the driving force through such a challenging winter of training.
Nicole, you are so tough, and we are so proud of you for what you're doing. We've made signs that we plan to hold up. Chris will be at the start line in Hopkinton. I'll be at the finish line on Boylston, and Chris picked up some flowers for you. 26.2 miles is such a long route. Go ahead, you can have them.
Those are for
Thank you so much for doing this for so many people out there.
You know what? Thank you so much. And I must say, I'm genuinely surprised with this. I had no idea. Thank you guys so much. Very, very sweet. And I'm super excited to run on Monday with 30,000 others. I was telling someone earlier, I won't be first, but I won't be last.
You're going to be amazing. We are so proud of you and so glad to see you. Get out there and take on